What's up, YouTube? Uncle 40, giving you guys some market watch details. Actually, within the time of me opening up this window, all of the Marshall Leafs that were listed for $21.99 have sold. Currently, the card is spanning anywhere from $22 to $25. To those of you that don't like to go by eBay, eBay is pretty much the gathering ground for prices for 99% of the community. Whether or not you like it, it's pretty much the way it is. So, currently, Marshall Leafs are anywhere from 20 to 22. It's pretty straightforward. There's several listings from Marshall Leaf covering that ground. So Marshall Leafs still holding decent value. They shot up like crazy. There's not much you can really do about it. Next up on the list is Super Effect Veiler. Now this was actually a pretty major increase. Super Effect Veilers are currently $11 to $12 on eBay. It's pretty insane. The rare is also following suit at roughly, I would say, you can probably pick up Eilers from anywhere from 10 to 12. There's a few rares floating around for 10 still, but for the most part they're starting to go up in price to 12. Mexis, they're starting to approach a higher price range. Currently the lowest one on eBay is 11, so their projected price range from 10 is starting to go up, so you might want to consider picking them up. Next one is Full House. Now to those of you that remember this card, basically it's select 2 face-up spell and trap cards on the field, accept this card, and 3 set spell and trap cards and destroy them. It doesn't matter whose side of the board it is, but free Heavy Storm is absolutely nutty, so punish bad players. It's also starting to go up in price. They're currently like $250, but for a rare to start going up in price, it's pretty good sign. Next up, Secret Rare Fog Kings. I actually didn't expect these cards to even maintain any value, but looks like Fog Kings Secret Rares are still worth rough $8, give or take. Next up, Dweller. Dweller's still holding decent value at $15, give or take. It was like 13 to 12 a few weeks ago, and it's steadily going up in price. So, guys, we don't know when Dweller's going to get a reprint, but you know, it's pretty straightforward. Next up is a major shocker. Silent Arc Honor. This card is starting to go up towards $50 for the Ultra. It's pretty stupid. Now I knew this card was going to be good, but I didn't expect the price tag to follow suit. Currently, lowest one on eBay is 47, and 2 have sold in the last few hours. So if you have them, you might want to consider holding on to them, as they're just going up in price. Same thing with the ULTI. The ULTI lowest right now is 60, easy. So if you have an ULTI 101, congratulations, you have free money. Enjoy the free money. Next up, XKATA Night. XKATA Night was 75 just a few days ago. I believe it was last Wednesday, roughly 7 days ago. The card was 75, and they've gone back up to 85. This card's price is just fluctuating all over the place. It's kind of crazy, give or take. So if you guys have XKATA Nights, you might want to consider dropping them. The ones down here have already sold because I was curious, but still pretty insane. Next up, CARDINO. This is actually a pretty interesting scenario. This card is getting the reprint in the Star Pack, which has driven the price down not very much. This is a current presale for the new CARD. All the other CARD rares are still floating at $6. The reprint price has not affected the card whatsoever. So if you guys are interested in picking up some CARDs for like $1 less and getting them shortly from my deal, I would consider doing so. Next up, the new CYBERDRAGON Dimensional Prisons. If you buy the deck and you think you're not going to make your money back, the Dimensional Prisons are sitting at a beautiful $3.90 to $4, and that's like, what, near half of the deck's price all in one card. So if you're looking for a good safe investment when buying sealed decks, Dimensional Prison reprints are always nice. Next up, this guy. Now, a lot of the other Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragons on eBay are 18 to 20. This one is in used condition. It's sitting at like $14.99. But if you have decent shaped Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragons, they're worth $18 to $20 right now. So something to pick up that a lot of people don't realize is worth a lot of money is Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. It's just been one of those cards that has its price just fluctually go up. It's pretty insane. Next up, Star Leash Polydynamo. This one's been slowly creeping up. It started at like 5 to 6. They're starting to go up towards $7 now. So Star Leash finally starting to move up in price. Needs to hit $8 soon, so I can be happy. Another one that's been creeping up in price, Consular Omega. These used to be 3 for the Ultra, 4 for the ULTI. It is currently 5 for the Ultra, and a whole $7 for the Ultimate. Pretty rapid price change, nearly doubling in value. So if you guys have Omegas and you were sitting on them, you did pretty good. The next one is actually pretty interesting. The next one is Constellar Pallades. $8 to $9 for a secret Pallades. Now, Hidden Arsenal 7 is pretty far out now, but for Pallades to, for the secret rare to be worth something, like they were $1 to $2 back on the set release, and I found some extra Pallades just sitting around from when I opened up all of this Hidden Arsenal 7, but it's pretty insane to find out that a card like this is just shooting up in price just because they've pretty much disappeared off of the market. The next subtle increase, Dracosac. Dracosac is starting to rapidly go up in price. Now, that $80 for Dracosac, vendors are paying $70 on sacks. So, I mean, if you want to consider selling them, check out No Limit Gaming, NLGTCG, or hell, even Hot Sauce Games. Both of them are buying Dracosacs for $70. So, I mean, if you have them, you want to hit them up and not have to worry about, you know, the process of losing eBay fees, I would definitely consider hitting them up. The last two changes, pretty amazing. Chimera Tech Fortress Dragons. This card's going up even more. The supers are $14. It's the lowest one on eBay right now. That's shipping. There's others for like $14.95, things like that. And then the ultras are sitting at $15.89. Probably around $18 for ultras. There's not very many left. They pretty much all disappeared, so people are really worried about the CyberDragon deck being a thing. So if you guys have Chimera Tech Fortress Dragons when they were like $3 to $4 a piece, congratulations, you made money. So this is the current market watch for February. A lot of price changes. Like I said, a lot of things have gone up. A lot of things have gone up. So guys, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I'm out.